Hey all, this is Eucep again, and I'm doing a little bit of a work in progress. I am going to work on my Sazabi, the Sengoku version of the SD kit. And well, I've decided I'm going a bit further this time, just to try it out, learn, adapt. So yeah, I've pulled apart my Sazabi, which was completed, removed all the stickers, cleaned it up. It was one of the older kits which I've built, so I had parts where I still had some mold flash on it, which I never removed properly. So yeah, I cleaned up the parts as far as I needed, and I've started to primer them up. And I'm using Citadel, or well, this is not actual Citadel, this is the Army Painter. This is just basic black matte spray paint, which I've used on all these parts. Furthermore, I've actually had to fiddle around a bit to actually get some stuff. Having seen videos by Vegeta and by Strider Prime, where they use those sticks with those alligator clamps, those metal ones, I searched everywhere here in hardware stores for those things and I couldn't find them. So I ended up, well, figuring out stuff for myself. I've made some of these. These are 75-cent clamps. They're pretty good, they're pretty strong as well. They can really hold on quite well, and you can actually use quite large parts. So the head of the kit I could completely put in between these. So, oops, that's not how it's supposed to go. Anyway, I made a few of those, as you can see, and they're pretty effective. Then I also, for some smaller parts, these are little clothespins which are used for Christmas cards. And I was like, I can use those. So I just used construction glue to stick them to these longer pins. And well, it works quite satisfactory. For smaller parts, these things hold quite well, as you can see. Holds on quite well, and it doesn't matter that these things get painted over, because well, they're quite cheap. And frankly put, these are quite easily to make. Actually, the biggest hassle with these is keeping them glued together till the glue dries. Then you have perfect little claspers. Anyway, once I've completely done with all these parts are already fully painted with the primer. So when I'm done with that, now here's the thing, I might actually go and talk with a few friends of mine who are into Warhammer, and they're pretty much quite knowledgeable with pre-shading and all of that stuff, that I'm going to try and work together with them and see, hey, can I learn something from you guys? How do I pre-shade stuff? Anyway, I already did pick my colors. For parts where it's needed, I'm going to use this semi-gloss black paint, but not too much of it. I might actually use the black Gundam marker instead, depending on how it goes, how much I'm going to paint. I'm not entirely sure yet where I'm going to put what. I know there's some black areas, so I just put this in for emergency if needed. For other parts, originally I thought I'm going to use the default colors for the Sazabi, at least how the kit is. It originally came with two red colors, a very bright one, a much gloomier one. But I've decided against that. Instead, I'm going to use these two. Yes, he is not going to use the normal colors. I'm going to use Lich Purple for a majority of the armor. So that's going to get a very different look. Then there will be some red highlighting, some detailed parts in blood red. Depending, perhaps I can still use this red gore, but I'm not sure. And then of course, once again, shining gold and mithril silver. Anyway, once I've gone through pre-shading, who knows, or perhaps I'm going to skip that and I'm just going to hand paint it as is, who knows. I'll see in time. For now, I'm going to leave the rest of this all dry until tomorrow, and yeah, we'll see from there. Thank you for watching. This was Eucep.